I mean, as being as though as I'm a Superman fan, I think I had to do this one, man. And I literally just walked out of the movie theater. Well, I ain't gonna say literally. I had to drop home, but literally just walked out of the movie theater, man. And I wanted to give my honest review on Superman. Being a big time Henry Cavill fan, like I like all of Henry Cavill stuff. And I really loved him as Superman. And I was one of those people who really didn't want to move on from Henry Cavill portraying our Superman. But the DCEU had a different take on Superman, and we no longer have Henry Cavill as Superman. But as far as the review of Superman, like, I don't see what the y'all problem is. Like, and I'm gonna just be that like, I just really don't see what the problem is. Superman, like, bro, it's so many different Superman. What James Gunn was trying to do with this adaptation of Superman. Again, there's so many different Supermans that he could have chose from. Whether he chose the one that you wanted, it don't matter. He chose this one, and you got to take it for what it is.
DC and Marvel have already prepared you for the concept of multiverse. Take Spider-Man. We have 3 Spider-Mans, all with their own different movies, and recently in a movie all together. How are you not prepared for a different version of Superman?
It's just I don't know. I think they really, like, they don't understand. They don't understand that it's just like I think they went into the movie watching the movie thinking that this was supposed to be the Superman, like the Superman. Like, I mean, I don't even know if you could really say the Superman with knowing that there's hundreds of versions of this man. But I guess people thought that this was the Superman, so he's supposed to embody every Superman known to man. Like, that is not the case. This is a version of Superman. This is a version of Superman. This is a version of the Superman, not the Superman. So this Superman is not the same as Henry Cavill's Superman, Man of Steel. Man of Steel is not the same as the show Superman, Superman and Lois, or Lois, or whatever the it is. I don't even watch that shit because he don't even look like Superman to me, in my opinion. He don't look like Superman. But that's not to say the shit is trash or bad or whatever the I don't know. I don't care. He just don't look like the Superman I would want to watch. I didn't watch the shit. I don't know if it's good or not, in my opinion. I heard people reviews and they say Lois, Superman, whatever the shit called, it's a really good show. And that's people's opinion about it. Again, you got shows like Smallville. I watched a little bit of Smallville when I was younger. I actually like that version of Superman. Now, did I want him to be more Superman-y in Smallville? It was more of a human version, Clark. And even at the end, which I'm gonna play the clip of Superman giving up his powers, that's not like Superman at all. But I'm pretty sure out there's a comic book reference or something like that where Superman gave up his powers.
That's kryptonite. Which has no effect on me ever since I gave up my powers.
Different version of Superman. So I don't understand what the big fuss about this Superman. You know what? Matter of fact, I'm gonna retrace that last statement because I do know what y'all mean about this is not your Superman. Because it's like you wanted to see your version in your own mind, but then again, you're not James Gunn. You don't know how to direct the movie. You don't know how to even write a script. So for you to sit up here and try to tell your version of Superman, which nobody wants to see, by the way,
Okay.
it's crazy. So you got to take the story for what it is they're talking about, right? And I watched some reviews before I actually went, and I don't even like going and see movies on the first weekend. Like, I just don't, because I don't like to watch movies around a whole bunch of people and shit. But I did it this time, and the movie theater that I chose didn't have a whole lot of people, so it was comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Probably like 15 people in there. The IMAX theaters was jam-packed, like all the seats were full. So Superman, box office wise, I think is going to do pretty good or decent for what it is. Again, all of these people like trying to rag down Superman. They're a bunch of haters. That's what they are. I think people in general just they migrate to negative shit.
Y'all are trash. And I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Y'all are trash. Like, y'all are so trash. I want you to know that I'm talking to you.
Like, I mean, everybody knows that we in an upside down phase right now, meaning that everything good is really bad and everything bad is really good for some ass reason I do not know. But y'all already know how this shit works. So if you know that people, they literally just wake up to fucking just jump on some shit and just downplay it, down talk it, like they could have did a better job. But like I said, I digress. And a lot of my ranting is coming from all of these precursor bad reviews. Like, you gotta take this shit into consideration, like real quick. This is a different version of Superman. You gotta understand that first and foremost. Before you even take your ass in that movie theater, this is not the same Superman, or the story is not supposed to be the same. I actually like the dark side of the fucking Kryptonians. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not the same what we've been had since I was born. It's not the same. So for him to tell a different story of Superman, you should at least open up your mind. That way you could, you know what I'm saying? Like, just open up your mind to it and take it in for a brand new story. Everybody's not gonna like the same story, so you don't have to like this story. You don't have to like this Superman. Take Nicolas Cage, for instance. Imagine if we got this Superman instead of the Superman we just got. Y'all would really be pissed, because Nicolas Cage doesn't even look like Superman. So I don't know what the hell y'all complaining about. And if you could see, Nicolas Cage would be a different version of Superman. I literally watched Wolverine and Deadpool, and they did it in that movie. Henry Cavill was a version of Wolverine. So if they told the origin story of Henry Cavill's Wolverine, I'm pretty sure it would be different from the original Wolverine. And then y'all would be mad at that. So let's so I want to be clear though, I mean, because this is a big rant. Now, I'm a very big fan of Man of Steel. If you was to ask me what movie is better, like the very first Man of Steel or this Superman that I just watched, I'm still gonna go with Henry Cavill's Superman. Henry Cavill's Superman is better. I like that one better. But this is the Superman we have now, and I kind of like this one too. Like, not kind of, I like this one. I like this Superman.
I like both.
I like that. This new Superman comes with all the bells and whistles. As much as y'all want to say, oh, it's got all too many characters. Nigga, we needed the characters. What the y'all talking about? We needed each character. Now we got it all. We got everything and the dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when the have you seen Superman with the dog? Never. This is a different story. It's that obvious. Like, I don't understand where y'all getting at, where this Superman is trash, the plot. What the did you want to see? Please tell me what the did you want to see? But everybody have their opinion, and you gotta let them have that shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's really surprising to see that the world could be this dumb as a collective. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy, man. Like, they didn't even give Superman a chance. Like, how can you go into the movies thinking that this is Christopher Reeves? Let me break this shit down for you right quick, so you could just, I mean, and all you have to do is just understand it at this level right here, which is not really hard. To go in there and rewatch the shit with an open mind. In the very beginning of the story, they didn't need to tell you the origin story because they told you in little synopsis through text. If you read the text, you would understand. And then we jumped straight into the action. We didn't need to see him grow up again. You know, and then matter of fact, they showed it at the end. They showed him growing up at the end. So it's not like it's not in the movie. They showed him growing up, being they didn't show him becoming Superman, but they just showed like him being a kid, flashes. They showed the parents younger, shit that people was complaining about. They actually showed it in the movie. Now, why the do you need a whole second and third act? Not even a third act. Why did you need a whole second act or first act of him? The same shit you already know. This is not the same goddamn story. I don't know what y'all not getting. This is a brand new story. a brand new version, some shit we ain't never seen before. What is going on? Superman is the movie is not bad when you go into it with an open mind. If I went to watch Superman trying to make it like Henry Cavill Superman, I would hate it. I would definitely hate it. I would hate the light play, all the bright colors. I would want it to have a serious tone. You know, no jokes, no punchline. I just want to sit there mean mugging the whole time. Like, I don't want to smile in the theater, you know? Like, come the on, y'all. What is all of this gripe about? This is the worst Superman ever made. What the that? I mean, I guess you like I said, everybody got their own opinions. Opinions is like assholes. Everybody got one. And you got to take it with a grain of salt. Superman was actually a good movie. You know, you just got to go in there with an open mind, and all these reviews shouldn't deter you from watching this movie. I enjoyed myself. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the movie. I enjoyed Lex Luthor, Lois Lane, Mr. Terrific. That was a brand new, fresh character. I don't even know the little man with the fingers and shit that was making the Krypton. Y'all can tell me in the comments, but you know, I can't remember his damn name. But you know, just new characters, Green Lantern, Hawk Girl, all that shit. It was just good to see something different, man. And then I like James Gunn's spin on it with the Guardians of the Galaxy. It had a Guardians of the Galaxy feel to it. And I really, really like it. At first, when Guardians of the Galaxy first came out, I didn't think I was gonna like that shit at all. I ended up loving it, the whole trilogy. And I think that this is a good fresh start for Superman, to be honest. This Superman, y'all was saying he was getting his ass whooped. I don't know what movie y'all was watching, but that's normally what happens in a fight. I mean, y'all just wanted to see y'all wanted to see Superman just slaughter everybody. And then if James Gunn would have did that, y'all would have had a problem with that too. Because you did it with Henry Cavill. You know what I'm saying? You might not like Brussels sprouts. Who's to say, how can you tell, if you don't like Brussels sprouts, how can you tell everybody that Brussels sprouts are trash? I know a motherfucker right now that'll eat Brussels sprouts like it's fucking pizza. Will choose Brussels sprouts over pizza. You know, so it's just wild, man. But I've been ranting, and I'll probably clean it up and really get in here and show you guys the differences between the Supermans. That way you can kind of actually see the visual cue. Like, bro, the Supermans are different. They're different. It doesn't matter what you think. Just enjoy it. And if you don't enjoy it, that's fine too. You know what I'm saying? You can say you enjoy it, but don't say it's a disaster. You know what I'm saying? Your mental is a disaster. That's what the disaster is. That shit is travesty, right? Man. But I digress. Don't get overwhelmed. This is the modern logic of today, unfortunately. What can we do? I don't know. I'll catch you guys in the next one, man.